that. And 17 years later, what are your thoughts? What comes to your mind?
It's hard to believe that it's 17 years,
Isn't it?
Since that day. But what comes to mind is the watching the plane aim and crash into the World Trade Center. We were standing in the street, and as that took place, we knew we were going to the largest emergency, the largest fire in our lives.
Right. You were the first fire chief to be there, and I know that there was a lot happening. We talked just a little bit before we went on the air, and I was surprised when you told me how quiet and how reserved the firemen were, and how people were acting who had to do a job.
The firefighters, as they came in, they were able to see the World Trade Center, and they could see it burning, and they knew people were trapped, and they knew this was going to be very dangerous. They came in, and they came in quietly. They didn't say a lot. They simply came up to me and said, "Chief, what do you want us to do?" And what I told them was to go up, evacuate the building, and then to rescue those that couldn't get out.
And they did that. There were so many brave men and women who responded that day and after as well. Your own brother was there, and sad story, you lost your brother that day.
I did. He reported to me in the North Tower of the World Trade Center. And I can remember him coming in, like the other firefighters, very quietly. He didn't say a word. We looked at each other, wondering if we're both going to be okay. And then I gave him the same orders that I gave the other firefighters, to go up and to rescue those. And as he turned away and took his firefighters upstairs, that was the last time I saw my brother Kevin.
We just saw a picture of your brother Kevin on the screen, by the way, and sorry for your loss and the loss of so many lives that day. We talked about the bravery and the kind of work that you were part of. Now you're retiring 37 years later, and you're moving on to other great things, and I know that this is what you're enthusiastic about right now. I want you to tell people about what you're doing, because this is very exciting. You're working at Harvard University and at Columbia, and creating something that's very unusual, and something that really will have significance, and I want you to tell us more about that.
I'm working at two great universities, and I'm very, very honored to be part of that team. At Harvard, we're doing programs on crisis leadership. How do we bring people together to understand what the next event is going to be? So we bring senior leaders together, we bring in military folks together, and we talk about past events. Certainly events like 9/11, like Hurricane Sandy, Hurricane Katrina, and other events that happen throughout the world.
So these are all top leaders from all over the world that you're bringing together and putting their minds and their thoughts and their ideas. You talked about some of your concerns. How do you think we'll be able to address the problems? And what kind of results do you think we might be able to see? And I hope.
I think what we need to do is not always look to the past. We need to imagine what the next event is going to be and how we can prepare for that. So what we're doing at Harvard, we're launching a multiple city tour, an international executive education for senior leaders.
Very exciting.
We have commissioners, chiefs at the very high level. And we've talked already to New York, both the fire and police. We talked to London, to Paris, and Washington, D.C.
Of course, well, you're moving forward. I know you care a lot about young people. You're doing so many things to help them as well. But this is a great program, Chief. We appreciate you being here, and we wish you great success with all these programs you're working on. And enjoy your retirement. Chief Joseph Pfeiffer, pleasure to have you here and on it, and we will never forget. Thank you so much. There's a lot more to